Hello crafters and welcome back to Crafts by Lisha. I'm so excited to be back. If y'all have been following me, you know I've been super sick. I had bronchitis, possibly pneumonia, but she didn't even go through the chest x-ray because she said either way she was going to treat me the same. But I think I'm finally to a point where I can do a quick video without coughing through the whole thing. So when I showed y'all how to do the planner cover, and like I said, in my previous videos I've said that the green one is what I'm giving away on my YouTube channel. Details are below. I'm also giving one in the color of your choice away on my Facebook page. But when I made the cover, I forgot to show you how to make the pin holder. I'm going to make this one a little bit different on here because, well, one, I was out of a product, and two, I'm going to turn it the other way. So let me show you how we put that together. And first things first is I ran out of white eyelets, so I'm going to use brads today. So this will be temporary on here. But if you want to make it permanent, just do the holes in, if you watch my video on how to string the planner, just do the same thing. Measure your holes the same way, and then just put your eyelets in there. So just measure them how I do, and then add your eyelets instead for it to be permanent. But since I'm out, I'm going to use my brads today. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to take my normal pen that I usually write with, and in doing so I suggest y'all do the same thing because you want it to fit your pen. Now if I use this pen, now a smaller pen's obviously going to fit in there, but if you change to one bigger, it won't. So measure accordingly. But when I made this is the piece I cut off. So I'm going to use a piece of this to make my pen holder. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. Let me see how wide this is. I think I'm going to need a little bit more than that. It's only 2 inches wide, so I'm going to have to cut a actual strip here, which is fine. Actually, I'm going to cut myself off a piece. I'm going to take 3 inches of it. And then however wide you want your pen holder to be, but I usually go about 1.5 inches. I think that's a nice, good size for just about any pen. So there's my 1.5 inch piece. So we are done with the paper trimmer. Now what I do is I fold this in half. See, my pen's going to fit in there really good. Oop, if you don't do that. So when I put this down, my pen will fit in there really good. So what I do is I take it over here. Well, first thing I do is I round the corners while holding it together, because I think it looks better when the corners are rounded. Let me find my crocodile. Here we go. Now since I am using brads today, I'm going to use my smaller hole punch on here. I'm going to go in about 1/4 inch. Same on the other side. Oop, my fingers are sliding. So there's my 2 holes. Now what I do is I bring it over here, and I could probably have done this all at one time, but this plastic is slippery. So what I do is I grab my pencil, wherever my pencil went, there it is, and I make a little hole, and then I will do it that way. I just find it a little bit easier to do that because it slides around so badly. So usually I get offline, so I figure this would work a little bit better. if I had done this all in one video, I would have put this in before I put this in, so you're not having to work around it. But we didn't, so we'll make it work. So now I take my brad, and I want the pretty side on the outside. So let me get my little brad setter here. I love this thing. Push down in the center, and then you rock it, and it makes it really tight, which I love. I probably should have turned it first, but that's okay. And I didn't round my corners. Round your corners. You know what? It's going to drive me nuts if I don't. So let me round my corners. Now I do it with a 1/4 inch here. Whoop. Let me see if this is going to cut off my hole. If it does, we just won't do it. No. We're good. There we go. That makes me happier. I just think it looks neater that way. So I put my brad up in here. I take my little brad setter, push down, and rock. And it makes that really tight, which I love. Now I grab my other brad, and we're going to do the same thing. Maybe, if my fingers will cooperate and it doesn't come out the side. Oh, come on. Don't bend on me. What things will do when we're on camera. There we go. I'm a little jittery today. Might be all the coffee I've been drinking. I like the warmth when I don't feel so great. I'm still not 100%, but I am a lot better than I was. Now, since I use brads here, I would probably cover that with like a piece of duct tape or something like that. I don't have any handy, or I would go ahead and do it. But normally I would just set this with eyelets, like I said before, but I'm out, so we'll do it this way. Now, I do want to let y'all know a couple of things. One is with the giveaway. Today, I'm filming this. It's March 1st. And I'm going to draw my winners on, we'll say March 15th. So, I have 3 videos, and I will link the 3 below of where you can go enter the giveaway. But the 3 videos, you go into the comments, type you want to win the green one, and then if you go over to my Facebook page, which is craftsbylisha, there is a post there. It's a pin post, and if you go to the bottom of that, you put in what color you would like, and then I will draw that also on the 15th. So if you enter the YouTube one and win, you win the green one. If you win the YouTube one, I will make you one in your choice of color. So, also I've got some other videos coming up. I've got 2 other videos that are going to be on different kinds of pin holders. I'm trying to get the video up with all the inserts so y'all can print them with the calendar and all that. I'm trying to work that out so everybody will be able to print it, because the program I did it in, I'm not sure everybody will be able to pull it up, so I'm working on that. I will have that up as soon as possible. My husband is doing his best to get that working for us. And then I've got, once I get that done and how to tell y'all how to print everything, especially the calendar, then I will show you how to do the monthly tabs on the calendar. So stay tuned for those. They're coming really quick. I hope you're enjoying these. I sure have missed y'all. I can't wait to do more, and I will get them up as soon as possible. I'm hoping to have both the tab video for the monthly tabs and the how to print up no later than Friday. So today is Tuesday, so in the next couple of days I'm hoping to have all that up. So stay tuned and keep your eye out, because they'll be up really soon. Thank you all. Love you, each and every one. See you next time. Bye. One thing I forgot to mention in making this is when you do your pin holder, come down a little bit because this is going to slide in and you don't want your pin sticking out the top. So I always come down a couple of inches, 1.5 1.75 inches. But you want to make sure, depending on your pin, because I only have this much sticking up from my clip thing, but all pins are different. Like this one you need almost no room because it's way up here. And then I know I have one that there's a whole lot that sticks up above it. The little clip is like in the middle of the pin, so make sure you are cautious of that so your pin doesn't stick out above your planner.